Welcome in to high school football here on WOIL TV 47. It's homecoming for the B.B. Comer Tigers and taking on Thorsby tonight. And we're going to go straight to the field and pick up the homecoming court. Let's take a look and listen.
And all that they do to make B.B. Comer shine every day. We cannot wait to see what they accomplish the rest of their senior year. In 2023, Miss C Club is Chloe Franklin. Miss C Club is awarded to an outstanding senior varsity athlete who exhibits everything that a Comer student and athlete should be, and Chloe is all of that and more. Chloe is the daughter of Eric and Gina Franklin and the granddaughter of Dalton Baird. She is escorted tonight by her father. Chloe is a varsity cheerleader and a member of Remock and the Arts Club. Her favorite class this year is Coach Duca's Government and Economics class. When asked to choose a quote that represents her, Chloe chose the quote by Jeff Rome. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Please give a round of applause for our 2023 Miss C Club, Chloe Franklin. Our first candidate for Homecoming Queen is Darian Danae Davis. She is the daughter of Santana Jones and the granddaughter of Glenn Jones. She is escorted tonight by her mother. Darian plays varsity volleyball and basketball for the Comer Tigers. She is also a member of the Senior Beta Club, Leo Club, Key Club, Focus Club, and Remock. Her favorite class is Spanish 3 with Miss Hanson. Her favorite memories of high school so far are winning the area in basketball twice. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate for Queen, Miss Darian Danae Davis. Our next candidate for Homecoming Queen is Alana Danielle Gamble. Alana is the daughter of LaClement Gamble and Seth Renee McCain. She is the granddaughter of Clement Gamble, Phyllis Gamble, Roger Bryant, and Patricia Bryant. She is escorted tonight by her father. Alana is currently serving as varsity cheer captain, and she competes in track for the Tigers. Her favorite class is Miss Fawcett's English class because she feels that Miss Fawcett understands her best and she can tell her anything. Her favorite memories of high school include cheering at the football and basketball games. Please give a round of applause for candidate for Queen, Miss Alana Danielle Gamble. Our next candidate for Homecoming Queen is Brittany Nicole Gooden. Brittany is the daughter of Brad Gooden and Lindsay Rich. She is the granddaughter of Bonnie DeLee. She is escorted tonight by her grandmother. Brittany is a varsity cheerleader and a member of Remock, Leo Club, the Arts Club, FBLA, SGA, Focus Club, and Key Club. Her favorite memory in high school is cheering at the state championship game at Jordan Hare Stadium. She chose the quote, "Life isn't how to survive the storm, it's about how to dance in the rain." Please give a round of applause for candidate for Homecoming Queen, Miss Brittany Nicole Gooden. Please welcome our next candidate for Homecoming Queen, Jada Brooke Johns. Jada is the daughter of Thomas Johns and Candace Johns. She is the granddaughter of Beth Gardner, Philip Gardner, Gail Vick, and Terry Vick. She is escorted tonight by her mother. Jada is a varsity cheerleader, and she is also the SGA Vice President and Leo Club President, while she also participates in FBLA, Arts Club, Educational Talent Search, Focus Club, and Key Club. Spanish 3 with Miss Hanson is her favorite class. The quote she chose to represent her is, I'd rather be happy being myself than sad trying to please everyone else. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jada Brooke Johns. Please welcome the next candidate for Homecoming Queen, Miss Ariel Dawn Pickens. Ariel is the daughter of the late Candy Pickens and Adam and Michelle Pickens. She is escorted tonight by her father. She is a member of the student leadership team, REMOC, Focus Club, Educational Talent Search, and the Leo Club at Barry Comer. Her favorite class is Miss Hanson's Spanish 3 class. When asked to pick a favorite high school memory, she couldn't pick just one. She thinks that she will remember all the laughs she has had with her friends and classmates throughout high school the most. Ariel would like to acknowledge her family and friends who have been by her side through everything. She would like to thank all of you for pushing her to keep going and be the best person that she can be. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate for Homecoming Queen, Miss Ariel Dawn Pickens. And last, but certainly not least, please welcome our final candidate for Homecoming Queen, Miss Natalie Noette Reed. Natalie is the daughter of Mark and Rosalind Reed. She is the granddaughter of Arita Mayfield and Elsie Stewart. Natalie is escorted tonight by her father. She spins for the Marching Sound of Gold Club Guard while also participating in SGA, Beta Club, Leo Club, Art Club, FBLA, Educational Talent Search, and the Tri-M Honor Society. When looking back at her years at Barry Comer, she remembers the Friday football games, homecoming weeks, and making new friends the most. Natalie chose the quote, "Don't try to lessen yourself for the world. Let the world catch up to you." Ladies and gentlemen, candidate for Homecoming Queen, Miss Natalie Noette Reed. Please give all of these outstanding young ladies one more round of applause. As we close tonight, please welcome our 2022 Homecoming Queen, Aaliyah Gaddis, who is here tonight from Gadsden State to help us crown the winner of this week's festivities. And now for the moment that you've all been waiting for, our 2023 Homecoming Queen for B.B. Comer Memorial High School is Miss Darian Denai Davis.
Coach's Corner with Coach Adam Fawcett, presented by the B.B. Comer Alumni Association. And B.B. Comer continued to roll last week with a pretty easy win over Isabella. Coach, good morning.
Good morning.
A little bit conversation about Isabella. Went on the road last week. It was always tough to win on the road.
Yeah, tough to go on the road. Tough environment. They have a good fan base, and we found ourselves trailing 7-6 early, which we haven't trailed since halftime of the Dadeville game. So a little adversity, which is good for, honestly, I think it was good for our guys, and they were able to rally and kind of get everything righted and back together and score points. It was 21-7 at halftime. We come out in the second half and they kicked us. We score on the first play, get them to go 3 and out, and then score on the first play of the second drive. So we put up some quick points and pulled away and kind of finished it off in the third quarter.
You know, the second half has been good and not so good for B.B. Comer. You got to play a lot of people again this past weekend with a win over Isabella. But talk about some kids who contributed in last week's win.
Some of the main, one of the main ones that really helped us out is Michael Kirksey, and he's playing a lot better, playing well for us. But we told, he's on kickoff return. He plays defense for us, and he's on kickoff return. And we told him they have nothing to lose. They may try to steal some possessions with some onside kicks or something like that. And coming out of the half, they kicked it right to him, and he's on that front line. He covered it. And he took a shot to cover it, but he got the ball, secured it, and got down and gave us good field position. So.
Expect the unexpected, I guess.
That's right, no doubt. Christian Jimerson's playing well as a freshman defensively for us, making some open field tackles, and I think he's rising to the expectations of being a freshman and playing with all those older guys that are on the field. So. Those guys are stepping up for us. Obviously, Devin and Kamor are playing well. Devin did some things well with his legs and threw the ball decent. Kamor is all over the place, running the ball for us. And the thing that we see now is, and we've kind of challenged Kamor with it, is what are you doing when you don't have the ball? So Friday night, at one point in time, he's blocking, Devin's carrying the ball, and he's blocking. You see him run over a kid at the line of scrimmage, and then he's downfield trying to block another guy close to the end zone to get us a score. So just seeing him in open space, blocking and getting after it is good. But, man, we're still able to spread the ball around to a lot of people. Got a lot of guys, Raylon Sims and Richard Weed, Devin Kamor, that we're able to get the ball to. Tristan Garrett and Cam Gaddis are coming in for us. So we've got a lot of things that can go on there for us offensively. Defensively, still getting good play out of a lot of guys. Noah Wimmer has been playing decent for us. You
have a lot of fun with him, don't you?
I do. I have a lot of fun with Noah. He always makes me laugh, and he's also the reason I have some gray hair. So.
But you know what? He's really grown into a football player.
He has. He's grown up, and man, he's done a good job for us. Just still correcting some things at that linebacker position for him. But he's willing to learn. He's willing to get better, and he takes to the criticism and the coaching and works to get better. So from a kicking standpoint, he stresses me out because I never know where it's going to go when he's going to kick the ball. So, but. We saw in the Cordova game, he's got some range. So at some point in times and in games, like, we'll be up 40 to something, we'll have backups in, and Noah will be like, "Can I kick a field goal?" I'm like, no, we're just gonna let the young kids play. If it's fourth down, we don't get it, we'll play defense. So, but he does a good job for us. Have a lot of fun with him. I've seen him grow a ton over the past 4 or 5 years. So,
B.B. Comer favored in the last 3 games of the season and should win all 3 games. This is really for the area championship tonight, isn't it? Tomorrow night.
Yes, yeah. Thorsby's undefeated in the region as we are, and this pretty much kind of locks it up. I mean, we have to finish out and handle
Sure.
business after that. But the winner of this game controls the region. And when you look at when you're looking ahead and seeing those things, you want to be the 1 seed. Obviously, you want to be the highest seed that you can. You want to host as many games as you can, and be able to have the playoffs come to you as much as possible. So we were fortunate last year that just the way the bracket worked out and the seeding worked out, that we went on the road for the second round and got to be home for the rest of it. And just kind of depending on the bracket, again, depends on how that works out. So, but yeah, our goal is to win the region. Our goal is to go 7-0 in the region, and we don't. we're kind of at a point now, especially with this team, where we're not shying away from that goal.
Mm-hmm.
Our goal is to win all our games in the region, and
Been a long time since that happened. Undefeated season, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I think that 95 year is the last time that happened. So, to be able to have that feat and to be able to do, it's kind of a challenge for each senior class. Hey, what are you going to do that the previous class didn't do? So, this class has a tall task of, what are you going to do that the other class didn't do? So, a 10-0 season would be something that last year's class didn't do. So, but again, big picture, moving ahead, we want to make a deep playoff run and get a shot at hopefully playing for it again.
Dream season the last 2 years for B.B. Comer and their fans and supporters of B.B. Comer. Undefeated, ranked #1 in the state in Class 2A. How do you keep this team from falling asleep at the wheel?
They've done a good job this year, just kind of staying focused on what's going on, and you have little distractions here and there, and this week's homecoming week,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll have a big crowd, and there'll be a lot of alumni come back, and all of that. There's been so many distractions during the week, with dress-up days and activities and homecoming courts and stuff like that. And as a coach, man, you try not to stress out about it, and you try to get your guys locked in at 3 o'clock for practice. But it gets tough. It gets real tough. So when we get to tomorrow pregame meal, that's when it'll be, hey, all that other stuff's over. And everybody's coming to see us win the game and for us to win a homecoming game. So we got to get locked in and ready to go, and that'll be important.
I know that you don't take accolades to heart so much, but how does it feel to be the second winningest coach in the history of B.B. Comer?
I don't know. I don't really see. I haven't had the opportunity to even process all that has happened. I think it's a blessing to be able to be here and to be able to do this. And the story of when I got here, how I was and how the program was, we were kind of made for each other at that point in time. So it's been a great opportunity for me. It's been a great opportunity for my family. And we're grateful for the system for allowing us to come back. And I've been blessed with having some great assistant coaches over the years that have wanted to be around and wanted to be part of the program. And I think that was the big key with Comer, and I've said that before, is they've always had athletes, they've always had students there and kids there that wanted to be successful, but you had to have a collective group of coaches that wanted to be there and wanted to put in the time. So, across all sports, we've had that over the past 5.5 years, and we hope to continue that and continue to have the kids have the passion for the game and for us to continue helping them to grow into young men and women. That's the ultimate goal.
At the beginning of the season, the conversation talk was, well, this could be B.B. Comer's year, but after this year, but you've been able to build a nucleus of younger players that will be with you next year too.
Yeah, we've got some young guys that are going to be able to step up and play, and I think going into next season there will be a lot of question marks as to who is going to be in what spots. But we do have a strong nucleus of juniors. And I was kind of looking at that group the other day. We do have a good group of juniors, and we got some younger guys that need another off season. They need another weight room off season and to grow another year, and they just kind of fit into those spots. So the biggest question mark I think for us is it's a realignment year. So you wait on those region realignments to come out. We have some bigger numbers in the younger classes that
You
are now.
expect to say 2A?
It's going to be close. I mean, honestly, it's going to be real close as far as 2A, 3A because enrollment's gone up and we have more kids and we have some young classes that are now 9th and 10th graders that are big classes, and it's kind of a misreading because they're big classes, but they're also female heavy. So. When they're doing the count, they don't look at that. They're not just thinking about male sports or football in general. So they're looking at total numbers. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. But we have been able to we've been able to play those young guys, and they're getting experience, and that's why we do it. That's why we don't try to put up 70 points a game or anything like that because I want to play some young guys. And we have young guys that'll play. We have like freshman linemen now. We'll throw Tylen Parrish in at center as a freshman, and he looks to his left and looks to his right, and he's got 2 seniors on each side of him. Man, that's pressure. So you better go out there and perform with those guys. So.
What do you say that hasn't been said about the great running back Kamor Harris?
I think him continuing to get better and. The selflessness of him and Devin and all those guys, like all season long, there hasn't been an issue about carries. There hasn't been an issue about who's gonna get the rock. Kamor blocks his butt off for Devin. When Devin has the ball, if Kamor split out and we put Ray in the backfield, then he does his job there as well. So. I think the selflessness of it, I think the understanding of the big picture, him being healthy week 11 through 15 is important, and getting him to understand that has been huge, and he understands that, and he knows that there's going to be a game where he may have to carry the ball 20, 25 times. So he's ready to do that if he needs to, but he also understands, hey, let's save our legs for a game that's close and it's a nail biter.
And Devin Harvey, quarterback, he has really made strides in throwing the football this year.
He has since the Ranburne game. He's kind of taken it personally to get better at throwing the ball. He's done well over the past couple games throwing it, and again, you got to look. Playoff football, you can't just run the ball because they're going to put 8, 9 guys in the box and just dare you to throw it if they don't think that you can throw it. So we've got to be multidimensional. We got to be able to do a couple different things to have a couple different weapons and be able to throw the ball. So and with kind of how we've been moving our guys around a little bit, we also have Chris Wilson now, who can go from offensive tackle to a tight end, and we split him out some too. So he goes from 51 to 21.
Don't start that again this morning.
You'll see it again, I promise. So
I'll be ready for it this time.
Yeah. So when he's out there,
he's not a freshman either, is he?
No, he's not a freshman. He's a senior, and he's a big target, and he caught 2 passes in that last game, and just like watching him move and how athletic he is.
And you move him around defensively quite a bit too.
Oh yeah, we move him all over the place, and the kid is an athlete. he's another one that you've seen just grow over the years and turn into this amazing athlete that has really helped the program over the past 3 years.
Quickly before we go, Thorsby homecoming tomorrow night, kick at 7 o'clock at Legion Stadium. A lot of people will be there, old grads coming back. But this is a busy time of the year for you because you've got these athletes that are drawing attention from these colleges and universities. How much time do you spend in that?
Yeah, you know, I'm on the phone a lot with these college guys and recruiters, and honestly, with the transfer portal, man, it's almost like a sales pitch every time. You know, you're trying to sell these guys, and you're trying to get them the looks that they deserve and the looks that they should garner. And to be honest with you, I don't understand why Devin and Chris don't have offers. Like, it blows my mind. It baffles me. So Chris had an opportunity to go to Ole Miss last week, was invited to Ole Miss, and him and I and one other player went over there and kind of soaked it all up. And he's, you know, he fits in the mold with all the other guys walking around there and could play, you know. And Chris is one of those guys too, where you can slim him down and let him play outside linebacker, or you can put 20, 30, 40 pounds on him and put his hand in the dirt and he can play defensive tackle. So just guys like that, it stays busy. It's I think the general public thinks it's just football, but it's a lot of logistical stuff.
Yeah. Thorsby tomorrow night, keys to success against Thorsby.
We've got to stop 6, 4, and 10. That's their guys that are in the backfield. We've got to stop them. I expect them to line up foot to foot and try to go straight ahead. They're going to put 7, 8 guys on the line, and they'll have a couple big guys, sniffer backs, that they're going to just try and push ahead and get short yardage. If they get behind, I look for them to spread it out a little bit. But I think they'll try to shrink the game and kind of control the clock a little bit. So, but we've got to make some big plays. We've got to make sure that we stay sharp on special teams. And big key is we got to get locked in. We got to get over all the things that have gone on this week and lock in and get ready to play football.
All right. Coach Adam Fawcett, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer, our guest this morning. B.B. Comer and Thorsby homecoming tomorrow night. Parade this afternoon about 3:45 in downtown Sylacauga. Coach Adam Fawcett Show brought to you by the B.B. Comer Alumni Association. Go Tigers. More after this. And you see the captains at midfield as we get set for the kickoff of this region matchup in Region 4. Between B.B. Comer and Jemison. Both teams undefeated in the Region 4-0. And this game is going to say a lot about who the region champ is. And we head to the field, Zach, for the captains for B.B. Comer.
Captains for Comer are Kamori Harris, Brandon Morgan, Noah Wimmer, and Devin Harvey. And the captains...
Of course, B.B. Comer unbeaten on the season, ranked number 1 in Class 2A and have been since early in the season. Pisgah is ranked number 2 in the state. And so this should be a good one tonight. The only loss for Thorsby was earlier in the season, and they lost to Jemison 27-26. They beat Isabella 50-47, a team that B.B. Comer beat last week. So this game should be pretty decent, and both teams coming in with good records. B.B. Comer, as we mentioned, ranked number 1. They've got one of the top running backs in the state of Alabama, in Kamori Harris, and he's averaging about 129, 130 yards a game rushing. So Zach, he's a good one for sure.
He definitely is, and looking to make a mark on this game against Thorsby.
Pre-game brought to you by Bud Rick Morris down in Auburn, Alabama. He's really a Sylacauga guy. He grew up in the Mill Village, and he's always been supportive of the student athletes, and we appreciate Rick partnering with us to bring you a pre-game of high school football tonight as we get set for B.B. Comer and Thorsby and Sarah Automotive. High school game of the week on a Friday night in downtown Sylacauga. B.B. Comer 7-0 on the season, and Thorsby at 5-1 on the year. Both teams come in unbeaten in Region 4. So this game promises to be a good one for sure, as B.B. Comer heads to the near sideline to get set for B.B. Comer and Thorsby tonight. Brought to you by Sylacauga Glass. First down tonight, Earlene's Florist. Also, State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Donahue Physical Therapy. Marble City Pharmacy. AMIA. Coosa Valley Medical Center. Community Funeral Home. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Your State Farm agent in Sylacauga, Alvia Steers. Also brought to you by the B.B. Comer Alumni Association and Bandits Bar and Grill. So, talking with Coach Fawcett, he feels like B.B. Comer can get this game. They'll be heavily favored in the final two with Central and Coosa County next week on the road, and then Fayetteville here to end the regular season. So it's important that B.B. Comer gets off to a good start tonight, Zach.
It definitely is against a good team like Thorsby. You know, B.B. Comer has been dominating all season and is a favorite to win state. But don't count Thorsby out. They got a really strong offense and defense, so this will probably turn out to be a really good game.
Chris Wilson prepares to kick off, and you know, Chris last 2 weeks ago, last time we had B.B. Comer on, he played offense and defense, and he wears number 21 on offense. He wears number 51 on defense. So they use him a lot in different spots on defense, and he's an excellent defensive end for sure. We're underway. Bobbled around at the 10-yard line, picked up at the 12, and B.B. Comer got a lot of people around it, but he's down the sideline and finally bumped out of bounds at about the 32-yard line, so a nice run back.
Really good run back by him, and good job to get him out of bounds by Chris Wilson, and he was really the only man there, and if he wasn't there, probably would have been a touchdown.
Carson Church, the kick returner for Thorsby. They'll have it at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. First offensive play from scrimmage. Grayson McManus. He's a junior. I saw him play last year. He's a good player. He can run and throw. And he hands it. And not a whole lot of running room for Coden Cummings, the wide receiver.
The Cummings looked like he was on that run back too, I'm pretty sure, and he looks like he's going to be a pretty good play for this game on both sides of the ball.
So at the 35, gain of a couple. B.B. Comer defensively with a pretty active front four.
They got a 6'3" senior wide receiver named Braxton Price. He looks like an absolute unit out there.
Blitz is coming, and the handoff inside, pulling his way to about the 39-yard line. He'll be short of the first down. Coden Cummings on to carry again.
And Cummings looking like a very agile and not afraid to get some contact out there. Good stop.
So 3rd down and 5. Possession down for Thorsby.
This will be a big momentum shifter if the Comer defense can stop him here. Hurry into the line.
At the 39-yard line. McManus rolling. He's being pressured. Throws it on the run and is caught at the 45 to midfield, across midfield, inside the 40. Still breaking tackles inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15-yard line. Great run after the reception. And, hey.
That's Brooks Barnett. And that was a great catch. I thought he was going to intercept it, but he didn't. And then he broke like 5 tackles, and then Kamori Harris just there to pull him down. but a great run after the catch for Barnett.
At the 14-yard line, 1st and 10 in the red zone for Thorsby. B.B. Comer had the receiver, but he shook free and broke a couple of tackles. Coach Fawcett not going to be happy with that. At the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. McManus hands inside, easy touchdown. Oh, wow. Nobody was there. That's Coden Cummings. And just like that, Thorsby roars out to a 6-0 lead.
And this B.B. Comer audience is stunned. I mean, they come out here being the favorite, having a really good defense, but Thorsby apparently with a really good offense, just driving down the field and getting a touchdown.
So, the point after to follow, and Thorsby lightning quick with the touchdown as Cooper Davenport will attempt the point after. Good snap, placed down, kick up, and the kick is good. So with 9:59 to go in the first quarter, for one of the few times this season, Zach, B.B. Comer finds themselves behind on the scoreboard, trailing by a score of 7-0. Back to Legion Stadium after this. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television. Thorsby with only one loss on the season shows that they're not afraid to tackle this B.B. Comer Tiger football team. They jump out to a 7-0 lead early in the football game, and so B.B. Comer will get a first shot at it offensively, and let's see what they can do.
As we know, Comer a very run-dominant team, but can also throw the ball, and they better look out for Kamori Harris.
7-0 Thorsby. 9:59 to go in the first quarter. Short kick, taking on the run at the 25.
Got some space.
Cut down at the 43-yard line. So B.B. Comer with excellent field position, and nice run back by Sims of the Tigers, so it'll be first down B.B. Comer.
Good tackle by Gabe Newman. Get him a shoelace tackle.
44-yard line, B.B. Comer takes over. 1st and 10, trailing 7-0. Early on in the first quarter. B.B. Comer trailed last week on the road to Isabella early, but came on strong to win that one going away. Senior quarterback Devin Harvey, who's thrown the ball very well in the last few games, he loads up to throw again. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Now he throws it away. Incomplete. And Wells was in the vicinity, but good pass rush by Thorsby.
Great job to get to the quarterback by the Thorsby line. But also a pretty good job by Harvey to get the ball away before losing about 15 yards.
So the Rebels put pressure on Harvey, and he had to throw it away, so 2nd down and 10. Harris lines up beside Harvey. High snap. And hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked backwards. Loss of 2. Good defensive play by the Rebels.
Thorsby coming out locked and loaded.
That was McManus on the tackle for the Rebels. So the 3rd down now and 12.
It's good to have a quarterback and a outside linebacker on your team. 6 foot, 180-pound junior.
So 3rd and long for B.B. Comer. Harvey going to keep it himself. Harvey turns up field. He's got the first down at the Rebel 45-yard line. Nice run by quarterback Devin Harvey.
Great run by Harvey to get the first, and a good tackle by Coden Cummings, who got the touchdown for Thorsby just moments earlier.
Earlene's Flores first down at the Rebel 45-yard line. Thorsby leads at 7-0.
Blitz coming, and
he's
they got
gonna
him.
be sacked at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for a couple of yards.
So the Thorsby defense is doing great to get in there, going 2 blitzes already, but good job by Devin Harvey to maybe even get a yard on that and get away from the pressure and not take sacks.
McManus on the tackle. So 2nd down and 9 with 8:11 to go in the first quarter. So B.B. Calmer a little bit sluggish here in the first quarter. Again, they're looking for the big guy, Kamor Harris.
Blew him up in the backfield. That's number 18, and that's Malachi Allgood. You also see 57 getting in there, Nakai Nunn.
They just kind of blew that play up.
They did.
3rd down and 14.
Thorsby looking like they have a very strong offense and defense that does not shy away from contact.
And they seem to have a good plan so far here early on, leading 7-0. Got B.B. Calmer in 3rd and long. Harvey looking to throw. And he fires and is caught at the 40-yard line. He'll be short of the first down, however. Now the official says incomplete. He was trying to get it to Datron Wells. So it'll bring up 4th down, a punting situation for B.B. Calmer.
And I believe this is the first time of the whole year that B.B. Calmer has punted on their first drive. See Noah Wimmer out there, and I actually met him, Ian Denty, and Alex Cunningham at our B.B. Calmer football game.
Chris Wilson will punt. Good snap. Wilson punts it away. And fair catch call for. Uh-oh. That's going to be a penalty against B.B. Calmer.
Yeah.
You didn't give the kick return man enough room to catch the football. He called for a fair catch, and B.B. Calmer bumped him. So that'll add some penalty yardage to this one. And B.B. Calmer very sluggish out of the gate in the first quarter.
It didn't look like he meant to do that, but you definitely can't do that, even if it's a mistake. So Thorsby looking very strong at the gates, and B.B. Calmer looking a little sluggish.
So Thorsby will have it with a 1st down and 10, and we'll mark the penalty off. And that'll be 15 yards out to the 37-yard line. So Thorsby leading 7-0. And B.B. Calmer kind of looking a little bewildered. They're not used to being handled like Thorsby's handling them here early on in the football game. So it'll be 1st down at the 37-yard line for the Rebels. McManus will take the snap. McManus keeps it himself this time. I know he hands off. Very, very deceptive handoff. That was Cooper Davenport. So it'll be 2nd down. It didn't gain much at all.
And B.B. Calmer actually looking like B.B. Calmer on that play. Just stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10. Thorsby 7, B.B. Calmer nothing's homecoming for B.B. Calmer tonight. And Darian Dante Davis in this homecoming for B.B. Calmer. 2nd down and 10. First man through. B.B. Calmer wraps him up after a gain of about 3.
Kamori Harris, Noah Wimmer, and Chris Wilson. All 3 in there on the tackle.
Coden Cummings, who's handled most of the rushing chores for Thorsby so far. So it's 3rd down now and about 8. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Thorsby 7, B.B. Comer nothing. Beautiful night for football tonight at Legion Stadium. All the old homecoming grads are back and just settling in their seats and see their Tigers down. Blitz is coming. Quarterback rolling, throwing on the run. You got a man open. And all the way to the B.B. Comer 47-yard line. And a nice, that's the same guy that scored the touchdown earlier.
No, he got the big play.
Brooks Barnett on the reception. B.B. Comer got some pressure on McManus, but he got it out of there. So it'll be another first down. Earleans Flores first down.
Pretty much the same play and same carrier and same tackler, Kamori Harris and Brooks Barnett.
So at the B.B. Comer 47-yard line. And they throw it out here, and boy,
goodness.
You talking about taking a pop.
That's Devin Harvey, the quarterback. And he is a athletic quarterback and a physical quarterback, as he just proved on that play.
Eric Hernandez, the intended receiver, he didn't have a chance. So 2nd down and 10. Thorsby 7, B.B. Comer nothing. B.B. Comer scoreless so far in the first quarter, and that's unusual as well. 2nd down and 10. McManus looks, he's in trouble, rolls away from pressure. He's looking, he pumps it, throws on the run. It's completed down at the 32-yard line.
That's a great play by McManus. He got away from Noah Wimmer, who almost got him, but juked him out and then made a dart of a throw.
Carroll on the reception. So it'll be another Earleans Flores first down. And so far, McManus, he has been able to be quite the magician tonight as he's gotten away from pressure several times so far.
I think that was Nate Thomas on the reception.
32-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off inside to Cummings. Cummings gets maybe 2 yards.
Comer with a good stop to hold him to about 1 or 2.
At the 31-yard line, 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Thorsby 7, B.B. Comer nothing. So 2nd and 9. And Thorsby wants to control the clock for sure to keep B.B. Comer's offense off the field. So here we go with the 2nd down now and 9. B.B. Comer showing blitz. Throwing on the run, and his intended receiver is Jackson, and it falls incomplete.
Had Jackson open, but number 9, Richard Weed, was also there to get the tackle if he did make the catch.
So 3rd and 9 from the 31. So Thorsby has controlled the football quite a bit in the first quarter. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 9. McManus has shown he's quite elusive at quarterback. He's looking to throw it again. He's got a man wide open in the flat. He's down the sideline, 1st down and more, and he's all the way to the 12-yard line, and B.B. Comer fooled badly on that play as it's Cummings coming out of the backfield.
Didn't expect him to throw it right across the field, but that's a good open field tackle by Michael Kirksey to save a touchdown for B.B. Comer.
At the 10-yard line, Earlene's Flores first down. Thorsby stunning this B.B. Comer football team so far, and they're threatening for more. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, leading 7-0. On the march again. McManus keeps it himself, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and pulled down.
Noah Wimmer and Chris Wilson. Kamori Harris also in that bunch on the tackle.
Wimmer, one of the leading tacklers for B.B. Comer from his linebacker post. Brooks Barnett's going to have to check out of the game. He got an equipment issue there. So second down and goal from the 11. It's been all Thorsby in the first quarter. Taking plenty of time before they snap the football. Watch McManus. Keeps it himself. Falls to the 8-yard line.
Thorsby just piling on B.B. Comer right now, but a good stop by the line. B.B. Comer, you see number 70 checking into the game, Alex Cunningham.
Third down and goal from the 8-yard line. We have seen McManus be successful on third down several times. He'll bring him up here with third and goal. He's looking, pulls it down, throws on the run too short to the intended receiver, maybe over the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And he looked like if he would have kept going, he could have might have got a touchdown.
Sure could. So that'll bring up fourth down now. Thorsby going to go for it apparently here and to disdain the field goal attempt. So at the 8, fourth down and goal. Big play for B.B. Comer defensively here. We're at the minute mark in the first quarter. Here we go. McManus sends a man in motion, rolling this way. Now he goes back the other way. B.B. Comer snips it out and throws it, and it is intercepted down the sideline.
That's Chris Wilson.
Yep, Wilson may have stepped out of bounds. But, you know, that's a play that Thorsby had success on earlier, but not that time.
No, and B.B. Comer, good pressure to get there, and a good pick by the big man, Chris Wilson. And, you know, when you say big man, you usually think of, you know, lineman, but big man by him, I mean, athletic and can pretty much do anything.
Yep. So B.B. Comer will have it at the 9-yard line. And, you know, if Wilson hadn't stepped out of bounds, he may have scored on that. So first down and 10 for B.B. Comer at the 9, trailing 7-0 with 1:08 to go in the first quarter. Let's see if B.B. Comer can get kind of untracked here a little bit.
Not ideal field position.
Not much. Got to the 11-yard line. That's Jemison on the carry, I believe.
That was Malachi Allgood on the tackle.
So second down at the 11. Jemison has shut down Kamor Harris so far. Same play, big hold there. Coming across the 20-yard line, that will be an Earlene's Flores first down at the 21.
Good run.
B.B. Comer opened up a pretty good hole on their offensive line, Zach.
They did. They have a great O-line, and we call their names a lot on offense and defense. That's Chris Wilson, Ethan Price, Ian Denty, Alex Cunningham, Seth Barnett, Chris Brown.
Kamor Harris back in the football game, under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Harris has got it. He's got a hole. And Harris has got running room. Down the sideline, foot race. Harris, 45-40. Nobody will catch him.
He's got a touchdown.
B.B. Comer. Kamore Harris. That's what he can do, Zach.
That's what he can do. He'll either truck you or he'll juke you out. You never know what he'll do. As a
79-yard touchdown run by Kamore Harris. And B.B. Comer's within an extra point of tying this one up. Took him a little while to get on track, but that long touchdown run by Harris has got him in pretty good position here as Noah Wimmer will attempt the point after.
That is the commit to Memphis, Kamore Harris.
Low snap, kick up, and it's a line drive kick. It got through there as the first quarter comes to a close. We're tied at 7. B.B. Comer and Thorsby. We're back to Legion Stadium on the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week right after this.
You deserve a bonus. Get a new 55-inch 4K TV. Now at Sarah Nissan. 3 locations. Buy or lease any new Sarah Nissan and get a new 55-inch 4K TV, no charge. Event pricing on every new Nissan. 0% financing for 60 months and make 0 payments till next year. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. So come get your bonus at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga. Plus, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
So B.B. Comer rebounds nicely as we end the first quarter. And 69-yard touchdown run from Kamore Harris, a fine senior, who's averaging 130 yards a game. B.B. Comer will kick off. We're tied at 7. Thorsby took the lead early, and B.B. Comer responded. Wilson will kick off. Actually, Wimmer stepped up and kicked it, and he kicks it out of bounds. Coach Fawcett does not like that. That's been an issue that they've talked about, and they kicked it out of bounds, so it'll give good field position unless they elect to kick it again. So they'll mark it up at the 40-yard line, so great field position for Thorsby. And just a mistake in the kicking game. McManus has done well so far, and let's see if B.B. Comer has adjusted their defense even more.
Takes a snap, hands it off, and he
Nothing
gets blown
happening.
up in the
B.B. Comer's
backfield.
all over it.
That's number 33 and number 8, Raylan Sims and Jakari Brown.
I think that touchdown run kind of electrocuted B.B. Comer's entire squad just a little bit. They're really fired up now back at the 38-yard line.
I think B.B. Comer realized what sport they were playing and started to step it up.
So second down and 12. McManus, B.B. Comer showing a lot of movement on the front. They run a little razzle-dazzle, swarming all over it is Devin Harvey.
Great play by Harvey. Carson Church was there to roll out, but Harvey with a great play in the backfield.
So B.B. Comer has Thorsby pinned deep now, back at the 21-yard line. Third down and used to be a yellow cab. I don't know if it's deluxe cab or whatever it is now, but it's a long cab ride for a first down. Third down and very long. McManus, four-man Tiger front. McManus setting up a screen. Plenty of running room. And down the sideline for the first down and more, all the way to midfield. That's a great play call.
That's number 4, Nate Thomas. Great play by Thomas, and Kamori Harris there to push him out of bounds, but great play call and a great job to cut across the field. There's a lot of extra yardage.
They moved the chains, and Thorsby had third and very long and picked up the first down on the screen. So at midfield, Thorsby will have a fresh set of downs. McManus has him up. First man through, and not a whole lot of running room that time for Cummings.
That's no, Wimmer and Chris Wilson there to get him at the line of scrimmage.
Borden, too, the freshman in there. So to bring up second down and 10. B.B. Comer favored coming into this game, but both teams unbeaten in the region, 4-0.
B.B. Comer made it to the state last year, lost to Fife. Looking to turn that around this year.
Second and long. McManus hands again to Cummings, and Cummings is wrapped up for a loss.
Kamori Harris there to bring him down, but great trucking and great run by Coden Cummings. And I know it might not have looked like it because he lost yardage, but he trucked a guy in the backfield and got more than what he would have got.
So third down and 11. So possession down. The last time it was third down, they ran the screen pass and picked up big yardage for first down. Helping out on the tackle for B.B. Comer, Richard Weed as well. So third and long. And timeout is called. B.B. Comer calls the timeout with 8:27 to go. Thorsby 7, B.B. Comer 7. We'll be back to Legion Stadium right after this.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Thorsby 7, B.B. Comer 7. This is the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, brought to you by Donahue Physical Therapy, also State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins. Omnia, of course, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, and your State Farm agent Albia Sears, along with the B.B. Comer Alumni Association and Bandits Bar and Grill. So third down and 11 after the B.B. Comer timeout. The Rebels have been successful converting on third down numerous times. We'll see what happens here. McManus got some time. Now he throws a home run ball, and it is incomplete. Well overthrown, and nobody was going to get to that one.
Intended receiver was Braxton Price, just a little too far for him to get to.
Going to bring up fourth down and 11. So B.B. Comer will get the football back. We're tied at 7 in a key Region 4 matchup in Class 2A. B.B. Comer trailed early in the game and scored on the final play of the first quarter to tie it up. Fourth down. And they're going to fake it and throw it. And it's batted away. A great defensive play. Oh, wow. Can you believe they went for it then?
I mean, he had a man open, but that's just a great athletic play to get to the football. I believe that is.
Yeah. Or either it may have been Wells, one of the two. I think it was Wells.
That's a great defensive play by
and you're right, he was
whoever
open.
It was. He was, and he had a touchdown. There's nobody behind him, but that's just a good job to bat the ball away.
Everybody took the bait except Wells. So it'll be B.B. Comer first down at the Thorsby 48-yard line. Let's see if B.B. Comer makes him pay for that mistake. Senior quarterback Devin Harvey showing blitz, getting outside running room, and hit and breaking a tackle to the 38-yard line is Tristan Garrett.
The Lucas Jackson and number 33, Christian Davenport, there to make the tackle, but a good run.
You know, Garrett is one of these guys that's really come on here this season for B.B. Comer. He's a junior.
He has barely called his name last year, but this year he's really made a name for himself.
At the 39-yard line, second down and very short. Harvey takes a snap. He's going to throw it. Going for the home run ball, and it is tipped away and intercepted.
That's an interception.
Intercepted at the 2-yard line by Lucas Jackson. Pass was underthrown.
It was at first tipped by Braxton Price, and then Lucas Jackson was there to make the interception.
So another turnover by B.B. Comer. The good part about it, they've got Thorsby pinned down inside the 5-yard line.
They had 3 guys back there on him, and he had a man open. If he just threw it like a couple yards ahead, that would have been a perfect pass for a touchdown, but instead it's an interception.
First and goal at the 3. We're tied at 7. 7:13 to go in the first half. McManus will take the snap in the end zone. And he keeps it himself, and he's sacked in the end zone. That may be a safety.
Wilson.
It is. That's your big 51 right there, Zach.
That's Chris Wilson, all right. And that's a safety. It'll be 9-7. B.B. Comer, kind of an odd score, but it is the score, and great pressure by the B.B. Comer defensive line.
You know, Chris Wilson, he's not getting a lot of looks at the next level.
He
but
should
whoever picks him up is going to get a great player because he's a good one.
Hustles on every play, is fantastic on both sides of the ball. And, well, you know, he's one of the fastest guys out there, but also one of the biggest and tallest. And you don't get that in a lot of places, but they have that in 2 forms, that being Kamori Harris and Chris Wilson.
High school football brought to you by Community Funeral Home. 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. Pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremation. It is Community Funeral Home. Charles Woods and Cadero Wood at Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Appreciate Cindy and all the hard work and she and her staff does for the Talladega County Revenue Commissioner's office. And we applaud them for being a part of student athletes coverage of high school football tonight from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, as well as we do State Farm agent Albia Steers for homeowners and automobile and boat and motorcycle insurance. He handles it all. That is Albia Steers, State Farm agent on Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. And the B.B. Comer Alumni Association, they had a big event prior to the game tonight as a short kick and whistles blow on that very quickly. But B.B. Comer Alumni Association, they had a big event, had their 10 out because it's homecoming tonight at Legion Stadium, and all the old grads back, and it's always good to see B.B. Comer Alumni Association really supporting our student athletes at B.B. Comer. That kind of looked like you punting that ball. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the compliment.
Yeah, okay. We'll back it up inside the 20-yard line. So B.B. Comer leads at 9-7 now. Seeley will kick it off.
Seeley looking kind of confused on
where's
the tee at.
Punting it away. It's another short one.
Nobody's
Picked up
really
at
sure where it's
45-yard line and running it all the way inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. So B.B. Comer with excellent field position again.
And Chris Boonter there to make a good tackle, and he was fired up after that as well.
I think Sims, return man. So it'll be first down B.B. Comer, and be nice if they could add another touchdown right here. They only lead 9-7 with 6:54 to go in the first half. Kamor Harris, the running back there with Harvey. And Harris gets the football. He slips one tackle and falls forward to the 35.
Number 18 and number 10 on the tackle. It's Grayson McManus, the quarterback, and Malachi Allgood, the middle linebacker. Allgood his name's been called a lot tonight, getting a lot of tackles.
So at the 35, after all of that, he only gained a yard. We talked about Harvey throwing the ball better the last few games. He's thrown an interception here. They go right back to the big guy, and he lowers his head to the 31.
Another tackle by Malachi Allgood, the junior. He's 5'9", 160 pounds. Might not be the biggest guy out there, but he is definitely a force to be reckoned with on the defensive side.
Spotted at the 31, third down and 5. B.B. Comer in 4-down territory here, leading 9-7 with 5:52 to go in the first quarter. The clock moving along. Harvey is senior. He'll send Wells in motion. And Harvey keeps it himself. He got a little seam and cut down short of the first down by about a yard at the 27-yard line.
Number 35 on the tackle for Thorsby.
So 4th and a yard now for B.B. Comer. Leading 9-7.
What I expect is Kamori Harris right up the middle.
We'll see. Harvey keeps it himself, and he falls inside the 25. He's got the first down at the 24. Really, Harvey made that all on his own.
Thorsby needing to get a stop here. B.B. Comer already up 2 points. 5 minutes left in the first half, and if Thorsby gets a stop here, they can waste a little bit of time on their side of the ball.
B.B. Comer marching inside the 25-yard line, leading 9-7. That's Earlene's Flores first down. And to Harvey, or excuse me, that is a big man again.
He's got a touchdown.
Harris, he's got a touchdown. Harris, when he lowers his head,
just move out the way.
15-7 now.
I don't know if Comer just likes the number 2 better than the number 1, but they're definitely showing up in the second quarter. 15-7, B.B. Comer over Thorsby.
23-yard touchdown run for Harris, his second of the night. So B.B. Comer will probably go for 2 right here. Leading 15-7. Harris seems a little labored in the backfield. Harvey will take the snap. Harvey going to keep it himself. Now he pumps, throws it into the end zone, and it's incomplete. He was
Too
trying
high.
to get it to Wells, but it's a little too tall.
And, that would have given them a 10-point lead, but now it's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion lead.
So 15-7 with 4:32 to go in the first half. Let's get a quick 30-second break in. We'll be back after this.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
B.B. Comer 15, Thorsby 7. Thorsby led early 7-0. Matter of fact, B.B. Comer didn't score until the final play of the first quarter to tie it up. And they got a safety and a touchdown here in the second quarter to leave it 15-7. But, Zach, you don't feel comfortable with this Thorsby team.
You don't, as they showed on their first drive, scoring a good touchdown, and Thorsby looking a little sluggish in the second quarter.
B.B. Comer will kick it away. And kick down the field at the 28-yard line, crossing the 30, 35, and pushing his way to about the 38-yard line. Goes the return man for Thorsby, and that is Cummings.
Cummings been very well, scoring the only touchdown Thorsby has right now.
So Grayson McManus, who was very, very hot throwing the football in the first quarter, kind of cooled off here in the second quarter. Let's see what he does here. At the 38-yard line, B.B. Comer leading 15-7. Don't forget, we'll have the bands for you at halftime, the B.B. Comer marching sound of goal. Always a fun time. McManus keeps it himself, and he pushes his way forward to about the 43-yard line. Nice run on first down. B.B. Comer got several guys slow getting up.
I mean, you can't blame them. You got 5 guys already trying to tackle him, and 2 of them just going in there head on.
One of the injured players for B.B. Comer shaking up is Noah Wimmer, holding his right arm. And let's see. B.B. Comer just a little step or two behind here in the first half, kind of un-B.B. Comer-like, but they still lead it 15-7. Picked up 5, and again, Thorsby gonna run that play clock down. They don't want B.B. Comer with the football. Pretty smart. 3:40 to go. And McManus still
driving
pushing his
forward.
way. He got the first down out to midfield. Just hard, determined running by quarterback Grayson McManus.
It's a great run by number 10, McManus.
And
What a
B.B.
manly
Comer
name.
a little slow with the tackle. They'll move the chains. So Erlene's Flores first down at midfield. And you know that Thorsby would love to tack a touchdown on right before halftime.
They really would, and you know, touchdown would be nice, but the main thing is do not let B.B. Comer get the ball before the half ends.
McManus, the junior quarterback. He, this time it's Cummings on a direct snap, and he's smothered all the way back at the 42-yard line.
That's Devin Harvey. And he's been great to get up in the backfield and make tackles.
We'll mark it at the 43-yard line. Second down and about 15, maybe 16 yards to go. We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds, clock running. B.B. Comer 15, Thorsby 7. the winner of this game, especially if you're B.B. Comer, because your next two region games you're going to be heavily favored in both of those. You can kind of wrap up the region basically here. That's Thomas. Thomas is upended at the 49-yard line.
Front flipping over defenders and a great run by Nate Thomas.
B.B. Comer getting some defenders up to make the play.
Looks like one of them was number 3, Devin Harvey.
So 3rd down and 10. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Possession down here. Thorsby has shown no signs that they wouldn't go for it on 4th down.
Comer expecting a pass.
McManus rolling away from pressure, squares and throw, or he's going to be acting like he's going to throw. Now throws it on the run, is caught at the 32-yard line in Tiger territory. It'll be an Earleans Flores 1st down reception to Nate Thomas.
Now, I'm sure there's some people out there that I don't know that disagree with me on this, but Grayson McManus is good at football.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just a great play. He rolled out and then juked out 3 guys in the backfield, which is not easy to do at quarterback, and then throws an absolute laser for the 1st down.
At the 32-yard line, 1st and 10, Thorsby with 70 seconds to go in the half. And the officials are looking up at the press box. You know, several times tonight, B.B. Comer has had McManus in a situation where he had to make the play himself, and he's done it almost every time.
He has, and he's a big part of why Thorsby's on the scoreboard.
Minute 22 to go. They put 12 more seconds on the clock. So it would be a 1st down and 10 at the B.B. Comer 32-yard line. It is homecoming tonight, and so far for B.B. Comer, it is shown at homecoming. They're a little sluggish in the 1st half. McManus rolling away from pressure. Squares and throws. He's got a man open, and it's intercepted. Oh. Wow, what a great interception.
Man, he had a dude wide open, but that's a great hustle. Try to see his number. That's number 8. That's Raylan Sims. Great hustle by Sims to go in there and get the interception and save a touchdown for B.B. Comer.
And you know, the receiver, he was a step or two into the end zone. Looked like he had a shot at it, but Sims came over and made a great play.
And, you know, good job to get open and burn the DBs, but you got to come up on that football and at least try to bat it down.
So B.B. Comer with a 1st down and 10 at their 20-yard line. They really made a great defensive play then for Sims to avert a possible touchdown for the Rebels. So 1st and 10. High snap. Just look at him go. Look at him. He just bulls over people.
Helmet comes off, and he's still trucking.
At the 37-yard line.
Kamor Harris.
Harris was hit, and the penalty flag is down. And I think his helmet came off. He continued to run. I don't know if there's a penalty for that or not, but let's see. B.B. Comer says it's against Thorsby. Now it's going to be marked off against B.B. Comer. I knew the Thorsby coaching staff, they were very active with what they thought would be a penalty against B.B. Comer. So they picked the flag up. Still discussing it with 57 seconds to go in the half.
And whether or not this is a flag on Comer, that's
mark
just
it off against B.B. Comer.
That's just an absolute great play by Kamor Harris. He shakes off 3 or 4 defenders, and they still can't bring him down.
They call unsportsmanlike conduct. And Coach Fawcett is not happy at all. When he takes his hat off, he means business.
I do understand that call a little bit, though. You saw Kamor Harris kind of shove the defender after that, but after a dude takes your helmet off and you still truck for about 10 more yards, you got to be fired up.
I don't know exactly what the ruling on that is, if the play is supposed to be dead when your helmet comes off or not, but tremendous effort by Kamor Harris. Coach Fawcett is not real thrilled about the call. And I got a feeling when B.B. Comer gets to the dressing room, it's not going to be a quiet dressing room. So B.B. Comer will have the football with 57 seconds to go, but a lot of energies spent on a play that was flagged and is back now at about the 17-yard line. B.B. Comer 15, Thorsby 7, late in the first half. First down. B.B. Comer needs to be careful here.
Got Garrett in.
Harvey keeps it himself, and Harvey is taken down near the line of scrimmage. Boy, he was hit hard. Great defensive play.
That's Coden Cummings. He has the only touchdown for Thorsby and has multiple tackles.
It's just been a half unlike B.B. Comer that we've seen this year.
But they haven't really played against a team like this year. But Comer probably was expecting to be up 30-0 going into half, but
not so much.
Instead, it's looking like it's only going to be 15-7.
They're running that clock down. We're at 10 seconds now. This probably may be the final play of the half. High handoff and slipping some tackles and getting out of bounds at about the 27-yard line with 2 seconds to go.
Looked like he got out with 4. Don't know if they'll put that on the clock.
Tristan Garrett on the carry.
So there's either one or two things that you can do. You can air it out and hope to go into half with a 22-7 lead, or you just be respectful and need the ball down.
Don't want to make a mistake here. At the 27-yard line, final play of the half. Harvey will take the snap. He's going to look to throw it. Steps up in the pocket now, pumps, and he's going to pull it down, and he'll be across midfield, and he's going to run out of real estate at about the 40-yard line as the first half comes to a close, as B.B. Comer with a 15-7 lead over the Thorsby Rebels at halftime. And B.B. Comer will go to the dressing room, and Coach Fawcett, I would imagine, will be given an earful during the halftime break. We've got the bands coming up next. You're watching high school football, Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on TV 47 WOIL Television. We're back after this. 47 High School Game of the Week presented by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also, high school action presented by Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. Omnia Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. And your State Farm agent, Albia Steers on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. High school football, hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for more.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
Omnia Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Omnia has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. AMIA takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. AMIA Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
It's a How About There by Glenn Stefani and Dirt Hose by Katy Perry. Drum major Josh Bolt, is your band ready? You may take the field for the halftime entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, the Thorsby High School Band. On behalf of Talladega County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Suzanne Lacey, B.B. Comer High School Principal Jamie Danford, Assistant Principal Wes Johnson, and Band Director Dan Seaborn, we proudly present the Marching Sound of Gold. The band is under the full direction of Drum Major John Robinson, Cowboy Captain Brandy Seaborn, Percussion Captain Josh Wells. Tonight's halftime show selections include Your My Sunshine and Working on Soapstone. Soloists include Dave Fields on trombone. Next, the alumni band members will enter the field and perform with the 2023 Marching Sound of Gold. Selections will include the Hay Song, Land of 1,000 Dances, Eye on the Tiger, and the alumni medal. Former drum majors include Nicholas McDaniel, Dylan Williams, and Jaden Carter. Drum major Jenny Robinson is your band ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Sound of Gold. off the field and stand on the track.
Sylacauga, we are your hometown dealer. 3 locations: Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Avoid big city prices. Shop local and save with 0% financing. 0%. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. We even offer mobile service, or we can pick up and deliver. No charge. Lower prices. Better service. We are your hometown dealer. Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Right here in Sylacauga.
High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant, and by the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association. National anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47, WOIL Television.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
And it is homecoming for the B.B. Calmer Tigers, and the alumni band out there performing with the marching sound of gold. So that was a good halftime show by, of course, the Rebels of Thorsby to begin with, and then B.B. Calmer in their homecoming after the Rebels performance. And B.B. Calmer Alumni Association presenting a check to the B.B. Calmer band, and the band does a great job under Dan Seaborn, and they've done a tremendous job for several years. Dan has with B.B. Calmer Marching Sound of Gold, and the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association, Biddy and Mike and Tubba and Randy and all the folks who make up the Alumni Association, we salute you tonight, too, at halftime. And, Zach, B.B. Calmer, a sluggish first half, leading only by a score of 15-7. And, you know, Thorsby threw everything at them at the kitchen sink, really, in the first half offensively, and B.B. Calmer still with a 15-7 lead.
Yeah, Calmer, you know, in the second quarter, they definitely stepped it up a little bit, but Calmer not looking like the team that they were last week against Isabella. And they definitely need to step it up in the second half, or if they don't watch out, you know, the Rebels will come back and get them.
Coach Fawcett, I'm sure, had some words for his team. A lot of times you see this happen with a homecoming game.
Yeah.
You know, you think, well, you know, it's homecoming and we can kind of relax a little bit, but hey, this is a huge region matchup with both teams 4-0 in the region, and a win by either team tonight could put them in great position to win the region title.
Definitely. You know, the Rebels, really good team, maybe not as well known as Calmer, but they're, you know, in this game, they're, if not the same skill, just a singular step down.
You know, they took the opening drive and stuck it right in the end zone to take a 7-0 lead over B.B. Calmer, and that held for a while, and then Kamor Harris got going, a couple of touchdown runs by the big guy, and B.B. Calmer with a safety thrown in there leads it at halftime by a score of 15-7. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week halftime show brought to you by Coosa Valley Medical Center, largest employer in our city, and they do a fantastic job from surgery to the ER to all the services that are provided through Coosa Valley Medical Center. Proud sponsor of our halftime show at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. State Farm agent Albia Steers. Albia's my insurance agent for my homeowners and automobile insurance. Does a wonderful job in helping his clients right there on the Talladega Highway. He's there for you, that's for sure. Albia Steers, State Farm agent here in Sylacauga sponsoring high school football tonight. Anya, one of our wonderful quarries here in town, a large employer as well in Sylacauga. And hey, if you need therapy, Donahue Physical Therapy, when your doctor prescribes physical therapy for you, you automatically say, hey, it's Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. And State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Ben has done a tremendous job in representing District 33 in Coosa and Talladega County. He's been instrumental in a lot of programs that have started here under his leadership. State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Of course, our national anthem brought to you by Debbie and the staff at Sylacauga Glass on Broadway here in town. And my friend Rick Morris, Rick, I don't know if I read this wrong, that he had, I don't know if he had COVID or if he had shingles or something like that, but he's doing a lot better now, and I'm surprised he's not in Baton Rouge seeing his Tigers play against LSU tomorrow night. But we appreciate Rick. Rick's a hometown guy, was raised here in Sylacauga, and he's a Mill Village guy. He hadn't forgot his roots. He's done well in life, but he hadn't forgotten where he came from. That's my friend Rick Morris presenting high school football tonight as well. Sarah Automotive, Don and the staff out there do a wonderful job, and we're glad to partner with them again to bring you high school football here on WOIL TV 47. And the Rebels are kickoff, Zach. We need to get going here in the second half for B.B. Coleman.
They definitely do. And what happened in the first half, I think B.B. Coleman came out thinking that they were just going to steamroll this team. But, you know.
Not so much, huh?
They're staying in it.
Short kick. Taken across the 40 to the 47-yard line. So
that's
excellent
really
field
good
position
return
for B.B. Coleman to begin the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a great return, and looks like that's number 14.
Yeah, that's a freshman, Riley.
That's De'Arian Riley.
So let's see what B.B. Coleman does here, leading 15-7. And let's see if they can assert themselves a little bit more offensively here in the third quarter. Now, give the Rebels credit. They played very well in the first half.
They definitely did, especially on their opening drive. Coming down there and scoring a touchdown on the first drive is not an easy thing to do.
But there are two halves to be played. So let's see what happens here in the third quarter. Moore Harris, who scored a couple of touchdowns, he lines up in the backfield with Harvey. And Harvey is being pressured. He rolls away and throws on the run. He got a man wide open. He overthrows him at about the 45-yard line. He had some running room, but the pass was too tall.
And it looked like that's 14 De'Arian Riley. He didn't have anyone near him. He got the defender with the cutback, and if he would have just stayed back a little bit, that would have been a perfect ball.
So second down and 10. Harvey hasn't thrown the ball as well tonight as he has in previous weeks. So second down and 10. Moore Harris averaging about 130 yards a game on the ground, and he's got the football this time, and he slips a couple of tackles, and that's what he does. And he runs all the way to the 40-yard line before he's finally taken down.
And by taken down, we mean they blow the whistle and he stops and they keep going.
So Erlene's Flores first down. You know, he's a big guy, but he's very nimble with his footwork as well.
He's like Derrick Henry.
Yeah. So first down, B.B. Coleman, Erlene's Flores first down at the 40-yard line. Harvey dances inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Nice first down run by Harvey. Pick up of 7 yards. And B.B. Coleman got a man down.
That's number 70. That's Alex Cunningham.
And he's a good one, too.
He is taking the helmet off. He looks like he's badly hurt.
Let's get a break in. We'll come back to Legion Stadium in just a minute as they take care of the senior Alex Cunningham, who was injured on the play. Back on the Sarah Automotive High School game of the week after this.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Alex Cunningham, the senior for B.B. Comer, and he would be a huge loss for this Tiger team if he's not able to go in the future, and he's being helped off the field and obviously favoring a leg, and that's never good to see.
You know, he's the center. He's a starting defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad to lose a guy like that.
Ethan Price moves over to center. Harvey, a little high snap, but Harvey pulls it down, and he bulls his way inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. That'll be another Orleans Flores first down.
Braxton Price on the tackle.
You know, you think that one player doesn't make much of a difference, but when you're the center and you have to change the cadence and how they handle the ball and all that kind of stuff, it makes a big difference. First down and 10. Little pitch, some running room. If he can get a block, gets it back inside. There he goes.
That's a great block.
Oh, wow, what a cutback for the touchdown, and that is Richard Weed.
Great run by Weed, but a fantastic block. I think that was Kamori Harris on the block, just pancaking a guy and allowing Weed to get such a wide open hole and score the touchdown.
65-yard touchdown drive for B.B. Comer. Capped off by Richard Weed in a touchdown run. And it's 21-7 now. B.B. Comer gonna go for the extra point here. Noah Wimmer, placed down, kick up, and the kick has got plenty of leg, and it's up and true. With 10:06 to go in the third quarter, B.B. Comer 22 and Thorsby 7. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night is Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL TV 47. It's all brought to you by Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Also by Mr. Rick Morris and by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga and Orleans Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, Alabama. High school football on WOIL TV 47. Continue to enjoy the action. Kind of what we expected out of B.B. Comer in the first half. They put some first down together and get a touchdown run from Richard Weed to increase the lead to 22-7 as they kick off. And it's I think Thorsby thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it didn't. And the kick return guy picked it up. That's Coden Cummings, and slipped out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
The unlucky bounce for Thorsby and lucky bounce for B.B. Comer.
So Thorsby trails now 22-7. B.B. Comer with 10:01 to go in the third quarter. Let's see what B.B. Comer defensively does here in the second half. They had some trouble with Grayson McManus in the first half. He's an excellent football player at quarterback. Blitz is coming. McManus keeps it himself, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and pulled down.
Trying to see who got in there on the tackle, and it looks like
Noah Wimmer, one of the ones in there.
Wimmer was, and 33, Jakari Brown.
So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. And at some point, Thorsby is going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. They're running that play clock down to nearly 0 because they're concerned about B.B. Comer getting the football back.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. Flip it out of the backfield to Thomas, and Thomas still running, and I think he stepped out of bounds up here at the 25-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and about 5.
Number 4, tackling number 4.
B.B. Comer got another injured player down.
It's not good. No, looks like he's getting up, and that's Harvey. You definitely don't want to see him go down, but it's looking like just to be a cramp.
He's limping pretty favorably. So 3rd down and 5 now for Thorsby.
And he's down.
Yep.
That's not good.
Comer will have to have an injury timeout here. Fortunately for B.B. Comer, Sims has played quite a bit at quarterback. But you don't like to see your senior Devin Harvey limping around. Hopefully it's just a cramp. B.B. Comer leads at 22-7 after trailing early 7-0. And it looks like it is a cramp affecting Devin Harvey, who plays both ways. B.B. Comer, if they win this game, they'll be 5-0 in the region with 2 region games remaining against Central Coosa County next week on the road, and they will close out their season with Fayetteville here at Legion Stadium. They'll be a favorite in both those games. So a lot of people pointed at this game as maybe for the region championship. And so far, B.B. Comer with a 22-7 lead with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. They continued to work on Devin Harvey, and now he's up and coming to the sideline. He hit Coach Fawcett. Coach Fawcett kind of limping a little bit. Be bad if Fawcett goes down too. Got a grin on his face. He loves these kids, Coach Fawcett does, and they love him. And Harvey's one of those guys, Zach, that stayed with Coach Fawcett from the time he got there at B.B. Comer all the way to his senior year, and it's made a difference.
It definitely has. Worked his way up to the starting quarterback, and he is not disappointed.
25-yard line, 3rd down and 5. 9:06 to go in the third quarter. B.B. Comer has just extended their lead to 22-7 a few minutes ago. Possession down for Thorsby. McManus ready to take the snap. Long count. McManus rolling away from pressure. On the move, throwing across his body, and is almost intercepted and caught by the receiver.
No way. Oh my goodness.
Now they think they said it was incomplete. And a penalty flag is down as well. That's one of those bang plays. Roughing the passer against B.B. Comer. Oh, man, that's a backbreaker right there. That'll give the Rebels a first down.
Got a Jacob Swain, freshman, in there at corner.
That'll be 15 yards out to the 40. Critical penalty. We haven't had a whole lot of penalties here in this game. Roughing the passer against B.B. Comer. So first down for the Rebels out at the 40-yard line. B.B. Comer 22, Thorsby 7, 8:56 remaining in the third quarter.
Ian Denty coming in there.
So first down with the penalty flagged against the Tigers. McManus keeps it. Well, that's not McManus, that is Cummings. Cummings rides it out to the 48-yard line, a yard short of the first down. Thorsby's got a guy down too.
Man.
And while we sort all this out, we'll take a break and come back to Legion Stadium. B.B. Comer leading 22-7. We're back after this.
All-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
So, injury timeout. Ready to go now. Second down and 2 for the Rebels from their 48-yard line. This one, the keeper all the way and hammered at the 45 for a loss.
That's Kamoro Harris.
That was Cooper. That'll bring up third down, and he's fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually lost a couple of yards, 3rd and 5 now. McManus has shown several times that he can pull them out of a rut on 3rd down and long, so it's 3rd and 5 here. Blitz is shown by B.B. Comer, and they're coming after him, and some running room on the corner. First down and more to the 48-yard line, and again, that is Nate Thomas on the carry.
And Thomas has done really well for the Rebels this game.
B.B. Comer got caught out of position just a little bit on that play. That'll be a first down for the Rebels at the Tiger 49-yard line. B.B. Comer leading 22-7. 7:18 to go in the third quarter. Can't go to sleep right here on this Thorsby team. And Thorsby, I think, is going to call a timeout. Yeah, I don't know if they didn't have enough players on the field or not. I think they were short a player. So with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, we've got a timeout on the field. B.B. Comer leading 22-7. We're back after this. 47, the high school game of the week, presented by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also, high school action presented by Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. Omnia Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. And your State Farm agent, Albia Steers on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. High school football. Hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for more. And homecoming for B.B. Comer tonight, and Darian Danae Davis, crowned Miss Homecoming 2023 for B.B. Comer High School. So congratulations to Miss Davis. I think they do a Mr. Homecoming too, right?
I think they should.
Oh yeah. We did back in the day when your granddad was there.
Didn't you win it one time?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. How old were you then? Oh, never mind. 49-yard line, 1st and 10. And B.B. Comer smelled that one out and did a great job defensively.
That's number 8. It's Raylan Sims. And he's been fired up all game long.
B.B. Comer kind of sniffed that one out. So 2nd down and 10 at the 49-yard line. Homecoming for the B.B. Comer Tigers, and so far they're doing all right. 22-7. 2nd down and 10. Junior quarterback Grayson McManus. And B.B. Comer again. Good stop defensively as they run down Coden Cummings.
It's Chris Wilson on the tackle.
Also a yard. You know, Zach, this kind of game is, it's kind of lackadaisical a little bit. And I've seen a lot of homecoming games that have been similar to this for whatever reason. But B.B. Comer hanging on to a 22-7 lead with 3rd down now and about 12. And you know that Thorsby will go for it here if they don't make it on this one. Possession down. McManus trying to get away from pressure. And he's going to be sacked this time.
Can't get away from it this time. Devin Harvey and Jakari Brown just smokes him in the backfield.
You know, Brown is just a sophomore, and they're looking for good things from him in the future. And with a sack, you're going to have to punt it now. So 4th down. One of the few punts we've seen tonight.
You think they'll call one of them fake punts again?
Yeah, they did one time. Seeley is a punter. And he punts it away. Pretty good punt, too. Going to bound inside the 15-yard line and roll to about the 12. So good job for the Rebels. They've got B.B. Comer back at their 12-yard line. It would be a good time for one of those long drives that B.B. Comer offensively is noted for.
You know, they score here and get another stop. It's not looking too good for Thorsby if that happens.
4:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. We've seen Kamor Harris score a couple of touchdowns. One on a long run, and he's very capable. B.B. Comer's got
Garrett.
Comer's done a good job. It's a nice run by Tristan Garrett.
Forced out of bounds by Carson Church.
Garrett's a junior for the Tigers. He picked up 8 yards. So that's what you want if you're B.B. Comer. Get in 2nd and short. Harvey milking some of that clock himself. He'll take the snap and he'll throw it. Got a man wide open, overthrows it. He's had a tough time tonight throwing the football.
You got to make that throw. I mean, you have a man wide open, and that's at least a guaranteed 8 yards.
Raylan Sims, the intended receiver. And you're right, he was 4 or 5 yards between he and the defender. So now then it is 3rd and a couple. That's a big hole. Look at the man run. Yeah, you get in a foot race with him all the way to the 30-yard line. Goes Kamor Harris.
Great run by Kamor Harris. And
he does that stiff arm like
yeah, Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Coden Cummins there to save a touchdown and push him out of bounds, but you can't disregard the fact that Kamor Harris is Kamor Harris.
Spotted at the 32-yard line. I think he tagged him with a beast a couple of years ago. 1st down and 10. B.B. Coleman beginning to assert themselves a little bit, running the football to the 25-yard line. Nice 1st down run. Again, that's Tristan Garrett.
Doug Garrett, he's a junior, one of the smallest guys on the field, but one of the toughest on the field as well.
Now, this is vintage B.B. Comer just running the football and make you stop them. 2nd down and about 3. Blitz is coming this time, and they were trying to throw the home run ball, and he's throwing it up in the air.
Oh, my goodness.
Caught. My goodness, that could have been intercepted, but a great play by B.B. Comer.
That's a great catch.
Yeah. And Thorsby had 2 defenders that were in good position. That's Garrett on the reception.
Oh, that's number 8. That's Raylan Sims.
Well, okay. But again, you know, Thorsby, they were in good shape defensively, but Sims just went up and got it. 28-7 now. Kick across the bar, and it's no good.
You don't see a lot of that in high school football.
3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter, and B.B. Coleman with 2 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter to increase their lead to 28-7 over Thorsby. It is homecoming. 3rd quarter action brought to you by Donahue Physical Therapy. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
See a shot of Cunningham sitting in a chair and shoulder pads off, so obviously he's finished for the night, but we just hope he's not finished for the year because he would be a tremendous loss for B.B. Coleman. Cunningham was injured earlier in the 3rd quarter, and he's one of the seniors on this Tiger team. There's 12 seniors, and they have stayed the course with Coach Fawcett since he got here. And, so hopefully Alex can recover from that injury. B.B. Coleman will kick it away with Wilson. He drives it down the field, taking it at the 15-yard line.
Oh, man, that's a great open field
38-yard line.
tackle.
Yeah, upended was Coden Cummings.
That's a great run back, but a great open field tackle by Christian Jemison, I believe it was.
So 1st down for Thorsby at their own 38-yard line, trailing 28-7 with 3:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. And this is kind of how we thought B.B. Comer might do. They ran the ball very, very well and then threw a pass that really could have been intercepted. But B.B. Comer did a great job with Sims going up and getting a jump ball. And here is Jemison, 1st down and 10 now, trailing 28-7. Running with it is Cummings, and Cummings takes a wide turn, and he is drilled after a gain of 2.
Cummings, you know, he never falls backwards. He always falls forwards, which shows that he's applying equal force to the defender.
Jemison helping out on the tackle along with Michael Kirksey. Kirksey's a junior. And Jemison is a freshman. B.B. Comer with some youth coming along with these 12 seniors too. Little reverse to Thomas. This time they nail Thomas.
He hurdled him. Thomas hurdles over Michael Kirksey, but gets immediately stopped. And person he got stopped by was...
That's a freshman, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's Weed, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hard to tell from here.
No, that's Richard Weed.
And Weed is a junior as well. So 3rd down at about 4. McManus limping as he throws. Is incomplete. Intended for Church, the sophomore, to bring up 4th down.
I don't believe we've seen Cameron Gaddis' game, have we? I don't believe we've seen Cameron Gaddis' game.
May not have.
But he's
going to bring up 4th down. And it looks like Jemison's going to punt it.
He's another one of the small guys on the field with a lot of big heart.
So B.B. Comer has kind of taken authority here in the 3rd quarter and have taken control of the game, leading 28-7 with Thorsby to punt. Good snap. Bobbled. And up the middle of the field to the 44-yard line, and B.B. Comer with excellent field position.
It's a great recovery by the returner, trying to see who that is. Oh, he's down on the ground. I think that was Richard Weed.
Yeah, you know, Weed is not a big guy either. He's a junior, but he's small in stature, but he's very, very quick. So B.B. Comer will have it at their 44-yard line, with 1:44 to go in the 3rd quarter, leading 28-7. They had 15-7 at halftime. So they've shut out Thorsby in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for senior quarterback Devin Harvey. Moore Harris, who scored a couple of touchdowns back there with him. Harvey keeps it. Harvey's got a seam. Harvey down the sideline, foot race. Harvey turns on the afterburners and scores. Wow. 65 yards. Devin Harvey. In the blink of an eye, they open it up again.
That's a great run by Harvey. And, you know, with the Tigers going into the 4th quarter after this with a 35-7 lead, you got to expect them to run a little bit of clock. But
flag down. I don't know what this was about. But Devin Harvey showed the speed that he has. Sideline warning against B.B. Comer. (34-7) with a point after, and Comer getting a little excited on their sideline. Hey, that's all right.
Can't really blame them, can you?
Point after coming for Noah Wimmer. I remember when Noah first started, all he wanted to do was kick. And now then he's playing linebacker and done a great job. He hooked that one through the upright. It's 35-7 now with 1:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. All B.B. Comer right now, 3 touchdowns on the board in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back with more after this.
Sylacauga. We are your hometown dealer. 3 locations: Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Avoid big city prices. Shop local and save with 0% financing. 0%. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. We even offer mobile service, or we can pick up and deliver. No charge. Lower prices. Better service. We are your hometown dealer. Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Right here in Sylacauga.
High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant, and by the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association. National anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47, WOIL Television. Whatever Coach Fawcett had to say to his team at halftime obviously worked with 3 touchdowns here in the third quarter. Wilson will kick off for the Tigers. 35-7 now. B.B. Calmer in total command late in the third quarter. Line drive kick that goes into the end zone off of a player and is a touchback. So B.B. Calmer kind of, Zach, feeling their oats a little bit now, opening up a 35-7 lead.
Definitely. I'm not sure what was happening in the first half, but apparently it's gotten a lot better.
Coach Fawcett wants an explanation.
I guess he thought that would have been a safety. That's what I initially thought.
So they'll mark it out at the 20-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Thorsby, and they're just about have to go and start throwing the football more now. Minute 23 to go in the third quarter. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on WOIL TV 47. Last count we had over in Childersburg, Beulah was leading Childersburg. Childersburg need to win that game to make the playoffs. High snap, and B.B. Calmer wraps up the quarterback, Grayson McManus.
Like Chris Wilson and also number 33, Jakari Brown on the tackle. And you see number 77, Ian Denty checking back into the game.
Pickup of a yard, second down at 9, under a minute now remaining in the third quarter. B.B. Calmer 35, Thorsby 7, after trailing early 7-0 all the way through the first quarter. McManus with a little pitch, and B.B. Calmer sniffs it out and throw him down at the 16-yard line.
B.B. Calmer is hyped up. That's a great tackle by Raylan Sims.
Ball carrier is Cummings. So it's back at the 16-yard line. You know, B.B. Calmer's defense has shut down Thorsby in the third quarter. Minimal success as we reach the end of the third quarter and may not get another snap off. Let's see.
We're going to try to, but they won't.
Not going to make it. That's the end of the third quarter. 3's in the books now. B.B. Calmer increasing their 15-7 lead at halftime. Now it's 35-7. Back with the fourth quarter from Legion Stadium after this. High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant, and by the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association. National anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47, WOIL Television.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Move to the fourth quarter, and B.B. Comer with a commanding 35-7 lead over the Thorsby Rebels in a region matchup between these two Region 4 teams that were unbeaten in the region coming in. But B.B. Comer Rebels facing a third down and very long now. Third and about 14. On a little reverse, they want to throw off of it. B.B. Comer got a double team out there, and I don't know if he caught that ball or not. It looked like he hit the ground. B.B. Comer says it's incomplete. I don't think the official knows.
I mean, if he caught it, it was a great catch,
yeah.
But
incomplete, so it'll bring up fourth down. A lot of times you get on the home field side, they're going to get that call if it's even any question at all. So it'll be fourth down.
Still a great effort, though, by Nate Thomas, who's shown great effort for the whole game.
So Thorsby will punt it again. B.B. Comer sends in the freshman Jacob Swain.
And he might be a freshman, but he might be one of the best freshmen that either team has.
So B.B. Comer will get the football again. And whistles blow. And let's see what this was about. They delay a game against Thorsby. That'll back it up 5 more yards. Aiden Seeley, the punter. He's going to stand in his end zone to kick this one away. Low snap, and almost blocked. May have been partially blocked. Takes a high bounce, and it'll take a Thorsby roll across the 35 to the 36. That's almost blocked. So B.B. Comer will have it short field to work on, 36-yard line, leading 35-7 with 11:35 to go in the football game. This is homecoming for B.B. Comer. And Coach Foster was a little concerned about this game because he said all the stuff's going on homecoming week and all the festivities and stuff. He was afraid that it might take his kid's eye off the prize a little bit. And it may have the first half, you don't know.
Yeah, but I guess that locker room conversation was a good one.
I guess so. At the 36-yard line, 1st and 10, B.B. Comer. Senior quarterback Devin Harvey's gone all the way at quarterback, and he wants to load up and throw it. He's rolling away from pressure now. He throws it, and it's caught, and then
that's a fumble.
Actually, receiver is Sims. And I think the official are going to give him the play on it.
I believe that was a fumble.
It would have been better if it had been incomplete for B.B. Comer. At the 39-yard line, loss of about 3. The one thing that Harvey hasn't done very well tonight is throw the football. And he'd been really improving the last 3 weeks throwing it. But not a real good night tonight so far. Dropped the football and followed on into the Tigers. I think Harvey may have gotten back on it.
Somebody did.
Could have been Garrett. I think it was Garrett that got on it. So 3rd down and 14 now. At the 41-yard line. 10:45 to go in the game. B.B. Comer celebrating their homecoming tonight. With a nice crowd on hand. Harvey getting blitzed. He throws a middle screen. It's incomplete.
So Thorsby defense stepping it up on this drive and not quitting at all. And we saw last week with Sylacauga, they had a big lead. It was, what, 38-16?
Yeah.
and big lead with like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And
see what can happen, right?
Beauregard came back and won the game. Thorsby can do the same thing. They just have to keep it up.
So 4th down, and Chris Wilson will punt. 10:24 to go. B.B. Comer trying to get in Christian Jemison in the game. He along with Garrett. B.B. Comer's going to have to burn a timeout. We'll take one as well from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. B.B. Comer leading this one 35-7. We're coming back after this.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Even on a good night, homecoming, and all the festivities that go along with it. And B.B. Comer sluggish in the first half, looks much better here in the second half, putting 3 touchdowns on the board in the third quarter. And they lead it 35-7, and looking to continue their unbeaten string. And they're ranked number 1 in Class 2A and have been since early in the season. Went to the finals last year in Auburn and look to go back to Tuscaloosa this year. But a lot of room to work with yet. Short punt by Wilson. Takes a B.B. Comer bounce, however, and the penalty flag is down. And Jemison's going to run it back, or try to run it back anyway. And that's Hernandez on the run back, but penalty flags are down. I think that may be against Jemison, not quite sure, however. B.B. Comer 7-0 coming in. Jemison at 5-1. Excuse me, Thorsby 5-1. The only team that beat Thorsby was Jemison earlier in the season. Officials are talking it over. Let's see what the call is here. B.B. Comer in control of this one, 35-7. High school football brought to you by State Farm agent Albia Steers out on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Your car or home. It's a block in the back against Jemison.
Yeah, I saw that.
Excuse me, against Thorsby. And let me mention about State Farm agent Albia Steers. He's been a long-time agent here in town, does a great job in taking care of his clients. And he's a proud sponsor of high school football. State Farm agent Albia Steers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. So back to the 8-yard line goes the Rebels. Long way to go and a short time to get there. We call Cummings' name a lot of times tonight. He's run the ball well. He picks up 6 or 7 there.
Yeah, him and Grayson McManus have definitely been the main producers for this Thorsby football team.
Thorsby over in Chilton County. Their band did a good job at halftime as well. Out at the 13-yard line, pick up a 5. Clock stops at 9:57 to go. 35-7, B.B. Comer. Quarterback keeps with McManus. He's up near the first down. Now he's tripped up. See where they spotted about 2 yards short of the first down. 3rd down and 2. B.B. Comer on the road next week to central Acusa County down in Hanover. Hanover played Thorsby real well a week or so ago. Hit short of the first down.
That's number 4. And trying to see who the other guy is.
Jemison, the freshman, he put the bonnet on him. 4th down and a yard. Nope, they mark it first down. So
that was number 4, and Raylan Sims, number 8 on the tackle.
So they'll move the chains. First down for the Rebels from their own 18-yard line. 9 minutes to go, trailing 35-7. They'll have to air it out here soon, Zach.
They will, and the passing game hasn't gone too bad for them.
Nope. Seeley in the backfield now. Excuse me, that's Cummings. And boy, B.B. Comer just laid their ears back and came after
Jakari Brown.
McManus.
Jakari Brown.
Jakari Brown, one of those sophomores for B.B. Comer, who's making an impact on this team. Coach Fawcett talking about earlier in the season, you know, these 12 seniors that they have really carried this club, and he's kind of concerned after this year, but not so much now. He's building for the future too. McManus under pressure. Gets it out to, guess who, Cummings.
See Kamori Harris and Michael Kirksey in on the tackle. Clock's still running.
We're under 7 minutes now, or excuse me, 8 minutes. B.B. Comer 35, Thorsby 7. McManus, 6 foot, 180-pound quarterback, and he's done well tonight.
Thought we're going to have a timeout. Thorsby, you know, while the scoreboard might say one thing, you know, they sure have than most of the other teams gave Comer a better run for their money than the other 7 teams that they played.
High school football tonight brought to you by Coosa Valley Medical Center, the largest employer in our city, and Glenn Sisk and Vanessa and all the folks up there do a great job. From emergency room to surgery to the day-to-day operations at Coosa Valley Medical Center. We're very fortunate to have this hospital in our city. A lot of cities our size have closed the doors of their hospital. Coosa Valley Medical Center has done a great job, and we applaud them as well tonight, being a part of high school football. Amia here in Sylacauga, one of our great quarries, and you know, in Amia, Sylacauga is known as a marble city, and Amia is one of the big reasons why we're called that, why we have that name, the Marble City, Amia. Wonderful sponsor of high school football, along with Donahue Physical Therapy. Ben and the folks up there do a great job. When your doctor prescribes physical therapy, you say, hey, it's Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams. 3rd down and long. McManus running away from pressure, going across his body, incomplete, 4th down.
Man, they try to get the passing game going, but you know, it was working early on, but apparently not in the 4th quarter.
So again, Jemison will punt. B.B. Comer has shut the door on the Rebels here in the 2nd half. The homecoming crowd, some of them have already left, but those that are here, they're happy. 4th down. Last punt was almost blocked. Gets this one away.
That one might be roughing the kicker.
Bumbling around. There's all Rebels all over at the 35-yard line. So B.B. Comer muffed the punt return, and you could see that one coming. just unsure of himself, and the Rebels putting a lot of pressure on, so they'll have it at the B.B. Comer 35-yard line.
You know, B.B. Comer keep giving Thorsby opportunities, and they're just not seizing them.
They got an injured player down.
I think that was the kicker. Looked like he got roughed up a little there.
Yeah, roughing the punter. I'm sure Thorsby will decline that and take the football.
And it looked like what they could have done, they didn't have another Comer player within about 5 yards, so what they could have done is a scoop and score. But probably smart to just lay on the football.
We're going to break in here, 35-7, B.B. Comer over Thorsby. We're back to Legion Stadium right after you watch this.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Well, B.B. Comer fumbled the punt return. Thorsby's punter was roughed up on the punt return. And I think they're going to mark the penalty off. Nope, they're going to take it right there at the 35-yard line. So Thorsby with an opportunity here to get closer, trailing 35-7. They need a quick score here, Zach, if they're going to get back in it.
They definitely do.
McManus trying to stretch it out a little bit. He is pulled down for no gain.
That was Coden Cummings on the run.
And on the tackle for B.B. Comer, Leyland Sims again. We call Sims' name a lot tonight.
And if you're Thorsby, you know, I would assume that they think that, you know, a comeback is kind of out of their reach, but if you're still trying to get a comeback, you might want to start throwing the ball, which was working for them early on, but I think B.B. Comer might have caught on to it.
Second down and 10. 6:06 of the clock running now.
Xander Vernon and J.T. Green, some of the guys on the offensive line for Thorsby.
Blow once again. Delay a game against Thorsby. So we'll mark it off 5. Back at the 40-yard line. Kind of bogging down here in the fourth quarter. We've had a little drizzle on and off during the game, and you see the glistening on the field, this artificial turf. You know, look to throw it, try to throw it out here, got the big guy open, but B.B. Comer misses a tackle, but they corral him at about the 36-yard line, and on the reception is Brooks Barnett.
And, he got the 2 large gains for Thorsby early on in the football game.
Amore Harris kind of slowed him up a little bit. Get some support at the 36-yard line. It's third down now and about 11. 5 minutes to go in the game. Thorsby's going to have to hurry. McManus, pressure coming. Sets up and throws, and it is incomplete.
Pass interference.
That may have been, could have been offensive interference. but it's not. It's against B.B. Comer. That'll be a first down for Thorsby. .451 to go in the game. Appreciate all of our sponsors for making high school football possible. Set at the 21-yard line. First down and 10. Up to the line of scrimmage is McManus working out of the spread. B.B. Comer showing blitz. And you don't get away from Wilson. He just kind of smothers the guy.
Shaking his head, saying, "You're not going to get past me."
And he was right. He didn't.
And
got a yard.
Just like Kamor Harris, who's already committed to Memphis, you got to wonder where Chris Wilson is going to commit to, because he's got to have at least a couple offers by now. I mean, if you just watch the man play for like one drive, you can understand.
Direct snap and movement on the offensive front. Cummings was taking the snap. .409 to go in the game. B.B. Comer scored 3 touchdowns in the third quarter after leading only by 15-7 at halftime. They trailed all the way through the first quarter and finally scored on the final play of the first quarter. And they get a safety and a touchdown in the second quarter before opening things up in the third. McManus rolling. Looking, sets, and he throws, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Church, but B.B. Comer had a lot of guys around him.
And he was being very well pressured by Comer defense.
Again, Thorsby hasn't scored here in the second half. Really hadn't scored since early in the first quarter. .347 to go, 35-7 B.B. Comer. Blitz coming again, and McManus hit as he throws, incomplete.
Had a man wide open for a touchdown, but he did get hit as he threw, and trying to help him up.
He took a shot as he released the football. Bring up fourth down. They got to get to about 12 for the first down.
No reason in punting it.
Field goal won't help them, so they got to go for it here, trailing 35-7. Here we go.
Got a man open.
Yep, wide open.
He's got
first
the
down
first.
And goal.
He's inside the 5.
Yeah, they mark it at the 10. I think they stepped out of bounds right there. It'll be first and goal. Erlene's Flores first down. So, Thorsby in the red zone at the 10-yard line. Remember, B.B. Comer, they don't like to give up touchdowns. And see if they stiffen right here. Rebels to the line of scrimmage. Trailing late in the game, 35-7. Whistles blow. And probably gonna go go against the Rebels. 5-yard mark off. B.B. Comer, a happy homecoming tonight for the Tigers. They'll improve to 8-0 on the year. I think since 2005, I think it's 2005 or so, that they had an undefeated season. It's been a while.
How long has it been since Sylacauga had one of them?
Don't know. Rolling away from pressure, throwing on the run, got him open, but it's incomplete. The pressure got to McManus before he wanted to release the football. That'll bring up second down. B.B. Comer on the road next week to Central Wacusa County down in Hanover. At the 15-yard line, second down and goal. Got to get in the end zone. They had it first and goal inside the 10 prior to the penalty. McManus, here comes Wilson again. McManus throwing on the run, and it is almost intercepted.
Oh. That would have been Christian Jemison, the freshman. That would have been a great interception. But instead, it'll bring up third down.
It's hard to throw across your body and get any velocity on it.
But McManus can do it.
Yeah.
He just, you know.
We've seen him do it tonight.
Yeah, we definitely have. But when you got people like Noah Wimmer and Kamori Harris, Chris Wilson on the defensive line, it's kind of hard to maneuver around the people coming through.
Third and goal at the 15. 2:20 to go in the game. Got some time this time. Throws it, and it's caught, but knocked down at the 10-yard line. Good play defensively for the Tigers. And that is Devin Harvey on the tackle, I think. Maybe it was Weed. So it'll bring up fourth down. And the clock is running with 1:50 to go in the game.
Yeah, you expect the clock to run, you know, just get everybody home. The game's sealed anyways.
35-7. That's because you want to go home.
I'm
McManus
tired.
rolling away from pressure. Here comes Wilson. Here comes Wilson. You got away from him. You got a man wide
That's
open
a
for the touchdown.
great play. That's
It
a
was.
great play by McManus. And that's a touchdown by Thorsby. But, I mean, McManus not giving up on that play, juking out Chris Wilson and making a dot that'll bring him up to 13 points.
And Cummings with a touchdown reception. He's played very well tonight. So it's 35-13 now. And I thought for sure that Wilson was going to sack McManus, but he got away from it.
So the score not looking as bad.
B. Comer will retain that #1 spot when the polls come out later next week. Have a good chance of running the table for a 10-0 regular season. A couple of games left. Central next week and then Fayetteville the following week. 2-point conversion, and it's batted down by Wilson. Looked like a basketball block.
So
Wilson plays basketball too.
Wilson getting his revenge for the last play.
We're going to keep it here with 1:29 to go in the game. As B.B. Comer leads it 35-13 with 1:29 to go in the football game. Coach Adam Fawcett, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer. He brought some new staff in this year, and they've settled in, and B.B. Comer is having a great season, undefeated top ranked in 2A and have been since early in the season. When Fife, the defending state champion, was beaten earlier in the year, B.B. Comer slipped into that spot and have been there ever since. Do you think our onside kick's coming here?
Well, you know.
35-13. You gonna have any hope? Why not? Let's see. A little pooch kick that falls between, and B.B. Comer
slipping
slips
down.
And slides on it.
At the 25-yard line.
The turf a little slippery with the misty rain.
Hey, 3 touchdowns in a minute and a half, light work.
Yeah. I think that's Sims. Not sure. So we'll keep it right here as we got a minute 26 to go in the football game. Comer's got a different look on the field now. I think that's Gaddis at quarterback. And B.B. Comer might be short a player. Let's see. That's maybe Garrett taking the snap. He's looking to the sideline like, what are we doing here? B.B. Comer has jerseys that ride up, and it's really hard to tell who's who sometimes. It may have been Richard Weed at quarterback, absolutely.
Some people just roll their jerseys up.
So less than a minute to go, a couple more snaps, and this will be over. And it's been over really since halftime, as B.B. Comer led 15-7, then opened up with 3 scores in the third quarter. B.B. Comer going to improve to 8-0 on the year, and the Rebels will fall to 5-2 on the year. And B.B. Comer with a happy homecoming crowd tonight. B.B. Comer knocking off Thorsby by a score of 35-13. And teams meeting at midfield. Congratulations to B.B. Comer on their homecoming win tonight. And, B.B. Comer played very well in the third quarter and put up 3 touchdowns to win going away 35-13. That's your final from Legion Stadium, your Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. We're glad you're with us and hope you have a wonderful weekend. Until next time, God bless you. God bless America. Stay safe, everyone.